Have you ever wondered what would happen if you invested the same amount of money every week for a year and just bought stocks based off of the things that people said on the internet? Probably sounds like a terrible idea, but that's exactly what I'm doing in this series. Welcome to episode, I think it's like 6 or 7 of the Macro Podcast. My name is Forrest. I invest in stuff. I'm a day trader. Been day trading for, 4 years now, just actively every day trading and swing trading longer than that. And I started this portfolio, which you can see right here. There, oh, hold up. Don't even worry about it. I'll stand up. There it is. Now it's in focus. On this episode, we're going to buy some more stuff that people recommended to me. Yeah, let's go do that right now. Okay, let's buy some stocks. I'm pretty excited about the growth of this portfolio. I know it's going to be a slow thing. I just like watching numbers go up. So if you're somebody like me who also likes watching numbers go up, specifically when those numbers are money related, then you'll probably like this series. So like I was saying, if you're someone like me who likes watching numbers go up, you'll like this series. The point of this, again, is to show the power of just consistent, correct action. Okay. The correct action in this case is just putting your money into the market. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the most efficient. I see people get hung up on this all the time. When you say, hey, you should invest in the market. They're like, I don't know what I want to invest in. Hey, just invest in the total stock market. There are funds like VOO, VTI, things like that you can do. So we're going to go through and buy the things that my group has called out. You can see that I have one GameStop option. Roaring Kitty has came back onto the internet. His DFV, which stands for, deep effing value. Roaring Kitty and DFV are the same person. If you're not familiar with the whole GameStop thing, you go watch. There's a movie, Dumb Money. So I think it's on Netflix or something, which covers the whole thing. I made a couple $100,000 in the first run from that. I actually had took like 20 grand profits yesterday as of the filming of this video. Yeah, today's the 7th. On the 6th, there was a nice run up, took some profits off. It's peeled off this morning. So a lot of stuff going on in the markets. Regardless of all that, guys, I promise you, what you could see if you just watch these videos in sequential order, just the amounts. And maybe one thing that we can do is start putting the portfolio amounts on the thumbnail or something. So long as I give that to my editor, it's kind of up to me. But you'll see how it just goes up over time. And that's really, really cool to see because time's going to pass regardless, right? There's min or maxing. It doesn't really matter what I do with this. I'm just putting $250 a week into this account. So it's going to keep growing, right? Even on the down weeks, I'll get, essentially I'll be able to dollar cost average down and we'll keep improving our prices. So what I'm going to do here really quickly is pull up this thread in my Discord. If you're looking for a trading home, you can come to Trade Edge. There's a link down in my bio. We teach people how to trade. But yeah, we're really about teaching. So let's take a look at the list. So we've got YOLO, GME. We're not going to do that. We've got Target, Nike, and Airbus. Another GME, Berkshire Hathaway. There was a bug with the shares. So Berkshire Hathaway shares, which are normally like $65,000 or $600,000, were $185. Intel, Microsoft, IWM, ENS, NVIDIA, Corcept Therapeutics Incorporated, SQQQ, LLY, INTT, and Super Microcomputer. So let's make a list. Let's just do Target, 1, 2, 3. We'll buy some GameStop shares just for fun. All right, so I'm buying, say, Target, GME, Berk, which is BRK, the A shares, Intel, Microsoft, IWM, ENS, NVIDIA. I don't know what Corcept Therapeutics is. SQQQ, Y, INTT, SMCI. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do 250 divided by 12, $20. Okay, $20 each. So let's get it done. Let's go over to here. Let's start with Target and we'll come in and say $20 worth. Current price 146. We can see that they're up a little bit in the last day. Let's look at their 3-month chart. It's coming down. Nothing crazy there. We'll go to the advanced chart. Well, let's give me a candlestick chart. No, we want candlesticks. Cool. So Target, nice little gap down there. We came in, filled that gap, and we're peeling off. But we're going to buy some shares. So $20 worth of Target. Boom, boom. Acquired. What else do we want off of our list? GME. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Will it ever stop? Don't know. All right, those are bought. We can see here the craziness that is GameStop, right? Came down $10, rocketed up 64, came up to 46. This was actually up into the 60s pre-market, or I should say after hours yesterday. So a lot of craziness with GameStop per usual. What do I think is going to happen with this? No idea. We'll see. I have a position here riding the boat.
making some money. It's a lot of fun. Not something that is probably worth happening long-term, but hey, we'll ride the boat. Berkshire Hathaway A shares, go to get $20 worth of that. Boom, bought, done. Let's go to, what is Intel? Intel, INTC, $20. We'll review that. Buy. Intel, you see, having a rough go at it. I actually have puts of this in my trading portfolio. I have Intel puts. If we look at just the weekly as well, you can see that they're just in a downtrend. Okay, they are not doing well. A lot of competition in the processing market, whether it's CPU or even GPU processing power. Not really sure why this chart changed from candlesticks to whatever the heck that was. If I go to the 1 week, oh, it has the RSI chart. A completely useless indicator, by the way. Let's go ahead and get $20 worth of Microsoft. I really like Microsoft as a company, powerhouse in the space. They've done really well positioning themselves with OpenAI. You know, really Google will run for their money overall. I think Google really needs to work on their business.
Also, if for some reason you're not subscribed to my channel and you're still watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching this video.
I think Google is going to suffer from what a lot of big companies suffer from that are successful for a long time and thinking that they have infinite staying power, and it's just not the case. Any business can go out at any time, and I think Microsoft is putting a lot of pressure on Google right now that they just did not expect or really plan for properly. The search engines in general are, you know, the whole game is changing the ways that people even think about doing search. You know, TikTok is a really big search engine. You know, people still Google things, but, you know, if you've used Google recently, you know it's just not good. Like flat out, Google's just not good. It's all paid for ads. It's hard to find what you need. People hardly ever go to second or third page results anymore. And this is gonna make me sound old, but there used to be a reason to click through the search results on Google. Like straight up, it used to be so good that you would click through, and it sounds counterintuitive, but like there was every single link on this what you search for was useful, right? And so if search results 1 through 50 are all useful, it's useful that it actually, there's value in actually going to the next page and the next page, right? Because if you're researching a topic like software engineering background, there was more relevant information, there was more context there, right? Obviously, a lot of things in the internet has changed. A lot of that context is getting summarized, but a part of summarization is actually a loss of context, in my opinion. And in the race to summarize things into these little nuggets, we lose the nuance that actually makes these answers useful in the first place. But I digress. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. Love NVIDIA. Obviously, they're star child right now. I think that NVIDIA can, you know, my general thesis macro is that they can triple in price from here, right? And I'm accounting for pre and post split, right? So their current market share, I'm gonna say that their market cap can essentially triple from here. And that's just because they're well positioned for this brand new big market, which is AI, right? AI is finally hitting, you know, a place in the market where people are building businesses off of it, right? If I want to build an AI business, I can just go and use OpenAI's, you know, API. I can go and use an image gen service on the back end that, you know, is buying all this compute from NVIDIA, and I'm just building the service layer. And the service layer is what interacts either with business or with consumers, retail consumers, right? I don't have to do the AI component. So there's a lot of AI companies who have very little AI expertise, you know, which is a good and a bad thing, but you know, ultimately, it's what happens when you commercialize these products and make the barrier to entry lower. LLY, you know, Eli Lilly, I'm pretty sure is the company there. How do I go back from this advanced view? Yeah, Eli Lilly, a huge run up recently. The company's doing well overall. INTT. What is this? Engages in supply precision engineered solutions for manufacturing and testing across a wide range of markets, including automated defense. I feel like I forgot what they did last time I was buying this, but we'll put it in there. We're coming up on almost, I guess, what's 250 times 12? 3,000. Yeah, almost 3. So yeah, this will be month 3 of doing this basically, which is pretty interesting. Actually, that's not true because I did do it. I did one option trade in this account, which made like $250 almost exactly. So that is skewing the amounts in here. I said I wouldn't do trades in this account, but you know, I had some opportunity and I took it. It is what it is. Ultimately, any trades I do here will be, you know, very minimal compared to the, you know, investing that I do here. Super microcomputer, $20. And I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to take my leftovers and I'm going to put them in one of my favorite funds, which is just VOO. All right, Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. I've got $11.98 left, so we'll do $11.98. Put it in there. Boom. Use up all my buying power. So let's take a look at the portfolio. See here, total value is $2,600. We've got Apple, VOO, Tesla, VTI, Palantir, Cost, NVIDIA, Microsoft, PG, Invax, MMM, Berkshire Hathaway A shares, TQQQ, Lulu, Boeing, ARM, J&J, TLT, Peloton, Huma, RTX, CMG, TSM, CTAS, JGRO. Now, some of these I'm like double and triple dipping in because I'm buying them in funds. The funds, by the way, VOO and VTI. I'm going to start weighting more of my investments into these over time as this grows, because I do want this to be a proper fund. But again, at the beginning of this, I really want to show how some of these picks do over time and just see what happens. This is a fun little experiment for me. There's a lot of ways that I can use this exercise, but really I just wanted to do this kind of as a social experiment, a public demonstration of taking action, and just a conversation starter for investing overall. It's kind of the whole means for doing this. And it's just a fun thing to do. I was trying to figure out what other types of content to make in investing. And I was like, I should just invest and keep it simple. So yeah, if there's more things that you want me to invest in, join the Discord. The link is below. If you want to learn how to trade, join the Discord. The link is below. I will say in general, we're already at, right under $3,000. And I started this account from zero. You can go back, look at the first episode. It started from zero. Investing, having thousands of dollars, if that's something that seems out of reach for you, I promise it isn't. It's something everybody can do, right? You just need to put your mind to the task. You need to understand that, the small little, contributions that you make on a daily basis truly do add up. Compound interest works in your favor. You just need to, put the money to work. Ignore all the negatives, ignore the people that say, this generation has it harder than the previous. All of that is true. Okay. All of that is true. World has always been terrible. It's always been ending. It's always been falling apart. Okay. Since the beginning of time. If you don't believe me, go read a history book. Look at the things that people have had to go through. Okay. The fact of the matter is that we have a ton of opportunity. Most of us, if you're watching this video right now, you have an amazing opportunity ahead of you, right? You're watching on a screen at probably 1080p with fast internet. Okay. You have a job, right? Your biggest problems in life are first world problems. Okay. And I don't say that to put it down, because I've had my fair share of difficulties in life in this first world as well. So I'm not saying that I'm better or worse, but I'm just saying, make that switch to do something about it, right? Don't spend all of your time figuring out another reason why you can't. The reasons why you can't are numerous. There's so many and they're obvious. Okay, what you need to do is seek out content like this, find people who are doing the things that you want to do, find people who have figured out reasons why you can, and emulate them, right? If you do that, I promise you will be one of the people it's not even just about success. You'll find happiness in the journey. I don't think there is an end goal to any of this. Certainly not with money. I've made enough money at this point in my life. I understand the cliche thing that money won't make you happy. Totally agree. But I do enjoy, part of the reason why I do this channel is helping people make money, because I know that money is a tool that can solve problems for people. And I want to help you solve your problems. That actually does make me happy. So in any case, I hope you appreciate this video. See you in the next video. I just said, hope you appreciate this video. See you in the next video, which are both true statements. Anyways, peace.